Hey, what's up, guys? It's Cypher, and Fortnite just announced a live event. I woke up and I saw this tweet yesterday, and it felt pretty weird because we haven't even had our first update of Season 7. At first, I didn't know what to think, but I did some research, and we found out some very, very interesting information about what's actually going down. So Fortnite put out a tweet inviting us to a cosmic summer celebration. It's happening June 22nd at 9 a.m. Eastern. It's Tuesday, so that's right after the first update of the season. Not only that, they gave us a location in game, which is super important. They want us to all meet at Believers Beach at 9 a.m. Eastern, June 22nd. And this is very important. I'm going to talk about this later. They also tweeted a follow-up saying the festivals include new quests, new rewards, and a whole lot of fun with your friends. Looking forward to sharing more about this 2-week party starting June 22nd. So when I saw this and when other people saw this, they thought, okay, maybe this is not a live event. It's just, the start of the 2-week, summer fest that they have going on. Epic is known to have things like the Winter Fest and Summer Fest where they celebrate things for a few weeks and they add things to the game, or they have challenges and cosmetics you can unlock. This one stands out a little bit more because it's not like they're just starting the winter or summer splashdown or anything like that. They're giving us a time and a location in the game for this to go down, for this event to start. So what exactly can we expect to go down at Believers Beach on the 22nd at 9 a.m. Eastern? Well, fortunately for you guys, we did a little bit of research and we might have figured it out. So I don't think this is going to be a huge live event like Galactus coming down and destroying the map, or any huge changes are going to go down where we fight off the aliens or something like that. This is a welcome party. That's how Epic is kind of making it seem. We are welcoming the aliens to the Fortnite map. We are potentially going to get a couple map changes, and we know this because in the game files, we have some information that points to this. So in the files and art concept, there's hints that tell us that the mothership is the big UFO in the sky. It's eventually going to drop some UFOs that are going to abduct you and take you up to the mothership. You will be able to enter the mothership, and there's loot up there. And the way you get into the mothership is you randomly get abducted. You have some time to loot before you get spat out into the game. So the event could lead to this. It could lead to the mothership becoming active and starting to abduct players. This could happen, but it also could be happening later in the season. However, there is something that is almost certain to happen. We talked about how Coral Castle, it's my least favorite POI. It's been in the game for a while and it's kind of served its time. And we saw that in the game files, there is a destroyed version of Coral Castle. Similar to how we saw the destroyed agency before the device event, and the agency got destroyed after that event. I'm almost certain that this event is going to destroy Coral Castle. First thing is, it's at Believers Beach, and we're throwing a welcome the aliens party. What might go down is, instead of accepting our welcome, the aliens might show up and just blow up Coral Castle. It makes a lot of sense. It's right next to Believers Beach. If we're at Believers Beach and we're all built up watching this live event go down, you could literally see Coral Castle across from you. It would make perfect sense as you're standing up atop buildings or you're bouncing on the crash pads to watch the aliens destroy Coral Castle. The question is, are the aliens going to intentionally destroy it? Is something going to malfunction during this event and we're going to accidentally, maybe knock down a UFO into Coral Castle? Coral Castle's destruction would be significant enough for this to be worth tweeting about and giving us a location to be at. Because Fortnite has done, Winterfest and Summerfest, but like I said, they've never given us an exact location and time where this is going to start. So there's probably something they want us to see, and that's probably Coral Castle's destruction. So I'm fairly sure that's what's going to happen, but there is some more information and some more leaks about what might go down right after this. There has been files and leaks about a huge zero gravity POI/biome. This is 100% confirmed. There are audio files and everything leaked about this already. Remember those zero gravity cubes we saw in the trailer? When you throw them, they create a zero gravity area of effect, and basically in that area, everything is floating and you can jump while you're in the zero gravity and be launched, pretty far away. So it's a mobility item. It's going to create that no gravity area when you throw it. But this POI, this biome, is going to have that same effect. And I believe that's where you're going to get this item from, unless this item is also going to come up from chests. And it would make sense for the Coral Castle POI to be replaced with this low gravity biome. Maybe some big crash is going to happen. The zero gravity cubes are going to leak in that area, and that's what's going to cause the low gravity to happen specifically in that area. There's also a lot of swimming related mentions about the biome in the leaks, and that would make sense for there to be swimming in this biome if it's going to be around Coral Castle, because Coral Castle is pretty much in the middle of a waterfall. So that makes sense. That's my best guess. Obviously, we'll have to see what goes down when it goes down. Of course, I will be live streaming my reaction, and I'm going to be posting my reaction right after the event. We'll be the first person to post it on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. If you're going to miss the event, you can at least watch my POV as soon as it drops. So what else do we know about Season 7 that's coming on Tuesday? We have this event to look forward to. We have the 2 weeks of challenges and cosmetics to potentially unlock and fun to have. We don't know what that really means. It could mean a lot of different things. But we're also getting Thanos. He's got a cup. It's going to be tomorrow. And the top players will receive the skin on Tuesday when it gets added into Fortnite. Still purchase the skin, but if you want to get the skin for free, you'll have to do well in the tournament. That begs the question, are we going to get any Thanos LTM? That was probably my favorite LTM of all time. I had huge memories when it first dropped. We also know there's going to be a mythic Chimera ray gun, which is coming very soon, and it's going to come from a Chimera boss. There's 6 locations where this boss can spawn, but he's only going to spawn in one of these locations. So quick note, the Chimera ray gun is not that strong in its current state. I've seen YouTubers use it in blue rarity, and I've seen them upgrade it to gold to see how it does. It is better at longer range than SMGs, but at longer range, you're going to use the railgun or an assault rifle. The mythic version could have potential, but I mean, honestly, the blue one does 9 damage. The mythic one's going to do 12 damage. That seems like a big jump, but the gold one already does 11 damage, and the gold one's not really that good. Unless there's something else that's going to be tweaked about the Chimera mythic gun, I don't think it's going to be worth using. But of course, when it comes out, we'll definitely do a video covering it and reviewing it to see if it's worth using or not. We also know there's going to be an exotic pulse rifle. So here is the key difference, guys. A mythic item is just a stronger version of that item. The mythic recycler, for example, was just stronger than the legendary recycler. But an exotic item actually has different traits than a normal item. It has additional traits and properties that makes it very different. The exotic pulse rifle, it's going to be a burst version, a 2-round burst of the current pulse rifle. The damage is 30, 24, 20. The NPC that's going to have the exotic can also be dueled for a purple tack shotgun, which is interesting. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to make the exotic pulse rifle strong or not, because I will say this. The current pulse rifle that exists is pretty weak. It feels like it's just a weaker version of the Stark rifle, which was actually pretty strong and worth using. The current pulse rifle could use a buff. I feel like the slow fire rate, it doesn't do enough damage to reward the slow fire rate. However, there is a chance that the exotic pulse rifle will actually be useful with a 2-round burst, depending on how fast it can shoot. It could be like a stronger version of the burst rifle, which is actually very strong. We'll have to see exactly how useful it is. But let me know what you guys think about the current pulse rifle. I think it's one of the weaker guns to be introduced, and honestly, it deserves a buff. Finally, we have some news about the bad news heavy weapon that's going to be coming to the game. It's basically a pocket version of the UFO. You charge a shot for 1.5 seconds. The damage is going to be 33 at all ranges. Pick it up and it already has 5 shots ready, and it overheats after 5 shots and it cools down for 4 seconds. It does 550 build damage, which is 100 more than the UFO. And this is honestly going to be a very interesting gun because, quick note, the UFO blaster really knocks people back. Having like a pocket version of that, imagine in the middle of a build fight, someone tries to ramp over you and then you just shoot it right at their feet and you send them flying off of the build fight. I could definitely see this gun being very dangerous to fight against, especially the higher you go up, the higher the chances are that you're going to fall to your death by getting blasted off of your builds. I'm definitely going to make a very, very comprehensive guide on how to use this weapon when it comes out, because I can already think of a lot of different tips and tricks. Hopefully this gets added pretty soon because I'm ready for some more content. I'm having a great time playing Season 7. I hope you guys are too. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you're notified when we upload the videos.